Well, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Hey, real quick, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So today we're going to begin the demodding of my 2018 Toyota Tacoma. Now you guys might be thinking, what are you, nuts? You put all these mods on there, now you're gonna take them off? Have you lost your mind? Oh, I know. You've run out of stuff to do on the channel, so now you're just gonna take all the mods off and put them all on again. No, that's not what I'm doing, and I will never run out of stuff because I just don't work that way. Anyway, what I'm doing, if you watch the channel, then you know the new 2020 Tacoma is coming out. I am gonna buy the new 2020 Tacoma. It's gonna be a completely different truck than what I have back here. In addition to all the little bells and whistles and tweaks and stuff they're doing, including fixing that transmission, I'm gonna go with the off-road version. Off-road, four-wheel drive, manual transmission. It's gonna be a completely different truck than I have. But I want to be able to add some of the mods that I have on this truck to the new truck. Assuming they fit, that's gonna be interesting to see. I am guessing they will, but I don't know that for sure. So, could be a benefit to you guys, because if they don't fit, we're either gonna sell them or we're gonna give them away on the channel. So stay tuned for that. That'll be down the road once I have the truck and see if everything fits. It isn't even out yet. But I have to go ahead and get started on this because I wanna be ready to jump when it comes out, because that's how I roll. So what are we doing today? Today, we are actually going to be replacing or returning the OEM taillights to the Tacoma back here. Right now, you can see right back there a little, it has the TRD Pro taillights on. Now, they're not hugely different than the OEMs, which are sitting right down here, you guys can see, but they are subtly different. So I figured this would be a good place to start. Number one, because it's a pretty easy mod. It's not that difficult. I have more complicated things to do, like the front-facing camera. But it's pretty easy to do, and it should be a seamless mod, and it's not hugely aesthetically different, right? So it's not like I'm gonna really notice once I do it, and you guys probably won't notice at all, that I've actually done anything. So it's a good place to start. We're gonna dig in. If you've never changed the taillights on your Tacoma before, this will show you how to do it, because in essence, I'm putting a different set on. So the steps are the same. If you're gonna add something new, or maybe you're gonna go with the TRD Pro taillights, or something like that. So this is how you do it. All right, here we go. We have the 10mm socket, you know, the holy grail of the Tacoma. And we have two screws to take off. One right here, and one right here. It's like the second one up from the bottom right here. So we should be able to just pull those off, hopefully, if I remember how to do this. There's the top one. Now the good thing is, this new one did come with bulbs, so I didn't have to take any bulbs out of the original one over here. I should just be able to pull this off, plug the wires in, and then put the new one in. If all goes well, I'm gonna go grab a screwdriver real quick, I forgot. You also need a little screwdriver maybe to help with getting those connectors off. So let me go do that real quick, I'll be right back. Okay, got my little screwdriver here. This is my favorite. You guys have any little junk screwdrivers, you know, that you like to use all the time that really aren't any good? I mean, this one, the tip is bent, and I don't know. It's also magnetic, although the magnet's about worn out now. But anyway, let's go ahead, see if we can't pull this off. In theory, we should be able to now. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I didn't take the right bolt off. Let's try this bottom bolt. It's possible. Unlikely, I think, but it's possible. Yeah, that's right. I took the wrong bolt off. So it's actually the top and the bottom bolt, not this middle one. So while we're here, let's go ahead and put that middle one back in. That way, I don't lose it, you know? That was my bad. That's why you gotta pay attention in these videos, right? If a guy screws up like I just did, you don't wanna do the same thing, right? Go ahead and put that bolt back in. You know, a lot of people would have just edited that out, right? So I look better than I am. But not me. I like to show you guys everything that it takes, even if I screw it up. Now you can see it obviously moves a little bit better now, right? So let's try to pull that out once again. Pretty easy. Now, like I said, we have the wiring here. We got to go ahead and pull each one of these off. And this is where my little screwdriver might come in handy, maybe not. We'll start at the bottom. Should be able to just pull that in or push that in and pull it off. In theory, I am gonna give my little guy here a try. Hopefully not stab myself in the process. That one doesn't want to come off very easy. Let's go up here to the middle one. It came off easy, just pushes in. The next one, it came off easy, just pushes in. And let's go back to this little bugger down here. Wants to be difficult. It does just push in, I can tell you that. There. It's just a little tighter than the other one. I don't know why. Now there is this little clip here. Pay attention to that because you'll want to put this back on the same way. So let's pull that up. And a little clip down here on the bottom that the wiring is clipped into. So there. That's it. We have separation. Let's go ahead and put the old one back on, or the OEM version. So we're going to do the same thing. Let's get it set in here. Go ahead and put our clips back on. Start with our difficult one here. Ah, you love to hear that sound when you're doing stuff, right? That click is intoxicating when you're messing with connectors. There you go. And one last one here. There you go. And I have all my wiring, make sure, secured back down here in these clips. And it's hard to see that one. Right there and right here. Now, we should just be able to put it back in. There's two little nubs, one here and one here, that go into two corresponding little nub holes, if you will, in the truck, and that's it. So, let's make sure our wiring is good. Looks good. It's out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and line up those little nub holes, like so, and then just push. Famous last words, right? There. That's it. So now, let's put our bolts back in. Hopefully. Make sure we got that all lined up properly. You don't want to put these all the way in yet, obviously, until you get everything lined up properly. There's really not a lot of room for play in this, so it's not that complicated. There you go. Let's make sure everything looks copacetic. All looks pretty darn good to me. Let's go ahead and tighten them down. Get them hand tightened as much as I can. This is another example where you don't want to go nuts and over tighten everything. You know, I have a tendency to do that. Make sure I get my wrench going the right way. Yeah, that's about it. There, that's it. That's all it takes. So, we got those on, or we have those on, to speak properly. Now we're going to go ahead and do the other side. That's going to be pretty quick. Probably fast forward that for you guys. And then we'll take a look and make sure everything still works. That's kind of important. And then we'll be done. This realistically is probably about a 10 to 15 minute mod. If you weren't filming, you might be able to do it in about 5. So let's go over to the other side, get that one done. All right, here we go. Let's have a little high-speed action right here. Okay, that's it. We've got both sides back on. Like I said, it takes no time to do this. I'm gonna set you guys up. You'll be able to see first. Do they work? Yeah, I hope so. Okay, hopefully everything worked. I'm going to assume it did. That's it. That's how easy it is to change your taillights on your Tacoma. Pretty darn simple. And that concludes Project D-Mod, Episode 1. D-modding the Toyota Tacoma back there. You guys can see right here, we have the TRD Pro style boxed up and waiting for the new truck to arrive so that we can transfer them over. We'll see if it works. Maybe I won't want to. There might even be different lights, which I think they are. And if they don't work, there'll be a giveaway coming up. So stay tuned, it'll be a while. You know, first we have to get the truck and see what's what. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Leave a comment down below. Am I nuts? Yeah, probably. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.